Yeah. In a game where De'Aaron Fox was out after falling on his hip, Sacramento Kings were able to go down the road and dominate a Western Conference rival in the Golden State Warriors. And the Sacramento Kings win in Golden State 129-99. And the Sacramento Kings are currently 17-19 and are in 12th place and are currently only a half game behind the Phoenix Suns for 11th place. Hey guys, as always, I ask that you please go ahead and click that like button. If you like Kings talk and you're into Kings news and Kings analysis, go ahead and subscribe so you can get a notification or a recommendation of my next video when I come out with the next one. And please make a comment. I invite everybody to please go ahead and make a comment and share the content if you can. Thanks, I really appreciate it. It helps out the channel. And I want to say thank you for being here. Hopefully you're here for the whole video. And I want to say, all you guys out there on YouTube, welcome to my show. To all my folks, my family, and my friends, and to all you Kings fans, it's your guy, Jay Woods, aka Shy the Man, and I'm back at you with another episode of the Kings Morning After Midday Cup of Joe with Jay.
Ah! I love it.
And today is Monday.
Baby, I'ma be a motivation.
Let's get motivated Monday.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go. Motivation.
Welcome to my show and Happy New Year.
Go, 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 go.
And my cup of Joe for today is that this Kings team, man, they're rolling. I can't be mad at Doug Christie at this point. I don't know if it's Doug Christie. I don't know if the team got a fresh breath of air. They're rolling right now, and I like it. You hear guys saying this, they like the offense. It's more simplified now. I heard somebody make a comment that Doug says he'd rather teach guys how to play as opposed to teaching them a play, which is a pretty good comment. I like that. I like that saying. He'd rather teach a guy how to play than teach him a play. So that kind of gives you a little insight into his coaching philosophy and why these guys are kind of saying he's kind of helped to simplify the offense for them. And the guys, they look a lot more aggressive. They don't look like they're stuck in the mud. They appear as though they know their roles, and they just appear a little more aggressive. They appear like there's no hesitancy in their step. They go out there and they, maybe it's just the free-flowing offense and the fact that they're not constricted to a play. And most of these guys know how to play. They know how to get to their best spots, I think, is what these guys are kind of doing now. They're just going to what they know best and the places they know how to hit shots the best is how it seems like they're playing, in my opinion. So that's great. Keep it rolling. 4-1 under Doug Christie. Let's see how long we can get this win streak going. And they need this win streak to kind of counterattack the losing streak they just had. So, man, this is great. Keep it going. They're going to be on the road pretty soon here. So let's collect as many wins as we can. And that's my cup of Joe. Black, 1 creamer. And I'm going to give you guys some stats. Some quick stats. See how fast I can do them. See how quick I can do these stats. So I don't want to bore you guys to death with stats. Yeah, that's a nice big 30-point win for the Sacramento Kings. They had a big first quarter, which we know in the past the Kings have had some issues starting off some of these games. So To see them get 36 and 21 in the first quarter is great. Second quarter was another big quarter for them, 39 and 30. Same with the third. And there was no point in the game when the Golden State Warriors had a lead in the game. This was a wire-to-wire victory for the Kings, and I think it was the first one of the season. So, hey, good for the Kings. And the Golden State Warriors' leading scorer was Steph Curry with the big 26 points on the night. They also had Andrew Wiggins with 18 points. Moses Moody had 13. Off the bench, they had Buddy Hield with 7. They got Dennis Schroeder now. He's new to the team. In my opinion, he hasn't quite gelled yet. He doesn't look like the greatest fit out there so far. I mean, he's running point guard, so we'll see how that goes. And Draymond Green had the most assists with 4. They weren't passing the ball too much because there wasn't too many assists on here. It's kind of spread out throughout the whole team. I mean, Pat Spencer came into the game off the bench and had 4 assists, which is 4 more than Steph Curry. And the leading rebounder of the game was Steph Curry, which, what does that tell you? I mean, your shooting guard is your leading rebounder. Something's wrong with that. Trace Jackson Davis only had 2 rebounds. Draymond Green had 4. And the Sacramento Kings, Malik Monk was the leading scorer. That was a Malik Monk game for sure with 26 points. Domantas Sabonis with a big 22 points. Kevin Huerter with 16 big points off the bench. And our rookie guy, Devin Carter, with 13 points off the bench. Good for him. And Malik Monk playing the point guard role while De'Aaron Fox was out the game with 12 huge assists. Domantas Sabonis, the blue-collar worker, with 13 rebounds. And look at Trey Lyles off the bench helping out with 9 rebounds. That's what's up. Team stats. The Kings shot 51% from the field. The Warriors shot 45. 3-point percentage was 44 to 34. The Kings hit about 7 more 3-pointers than the Warriors, which is like 21 points in threes. And free throws, the Kings also shot 7 more points in free throws, which is about 28 points and is damn near what the Kings won by, which was 30. Kings out-rebounded Golden State by 8 rebounds. They also had 9 more assists with 31 assists, 5 more steals. And the Warriors had 7 more turnovers than the Kings. Points in the paint was about even. Eye test. Eye test. Eye test. Eye test. Eye test. It's an eye test. We're going to take an eye test. We're just going to go over a little bit of this game. It was pretty much a molly-whopping. Like Kyle Draper said, the Kings won wire to wire. It was just excellent shooting. A lot of really good, excellent shooting. Warriors just really couldn't stop the Kings at any point. Devin Carter with the float game. He's looking pretty good. He's looking like he's very mature. You know, he doesn't look like a rookie at all. You can tell he's played a lot of basketball in his life. And it was crazy. Stephen Curry had 2 4-point plays. I was like, here we go. Stephen Curry gonna come back by himself with 4-point plays. I'm gonna fast forward here a little bit to the fourth quarter. As you can see, entering into the fourth quarter, the Kings were up by 30 points. DeMar DeRozan in the Midday game never fails. Oh yeah, this was a game where Kevin Huerter was busting too. Kevin Huerter was hitting his shots. I got to give it up for Kevin Huerter in this game. 16 points, most of them were threes. And then at the end of the, about in the middle of the fourth quarter, Doug went ahead and cleared the bench. He put all of his bench player guys in. And they went ahead and finished the game out. And it was pretty much a lot of really good shooting by the Kings. even by the rookie Devin Carter, who, like I said earlier, hit 7 more threes than the Golden State Warriors for a 21-point difference. Bottom line, the Kings morning after. Bottom line. Today's bottom line is the Kings need to keep rolling. They need to keep playing exactly how they're playing, keep doing what they're doing. I don't know what kind of magic dust Doug Christie sprinkled on top of these guys, but it's working. So let's go. You know, simplified the offense, whatever. These guys seem to be playing better defense as well. They really seem to be playing for this coach. In my opinion, it's just how it looks. It's how it looks to me. You know, maybe this would have happened whether Mike Brown or Doug Christie was a coach. I don't really believe that. So, you know, good on Doug Christie. They needed a new voice. A new voice seems to have opened up their ears, and they're accepting of the new voice. In my opinion, I just hope this leads to a full-time job for Doug Christie, and he doesn't get relegated back to the bench or to some other coaching staff. In my opinion, Doug Christie does deserve the job long-term, you know, especially if he can close out this season on a winning note with a winning record. I mean, give him the job. Let him see what he can do for the next few years. And even without De'Aaron Fox, they were able to pull out a victory. So whatever the Kings are doing, whatever is working. So just keep at it. And that's my bottom line. And next up, the Kings have a back-to-back. They will be playing the Heat at home tomorrow night. So hopefully they didn't get burnt out. So the Kings packed up after the game, headed back home for the Heat tomorrow. And that game is Monday, January 6th. Be there or be square. And go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can see the next show the day after the game when I analyze the game at midday. And click that notification bell so you can get an alert as soon as that episode is ready for you. Hey guys, make a comment for me. Let me know how you think the Kings are doing. Do you think they're going to make the play-in game? Make a comment below. And if you make a comment before I make the next video, I'll put your comment in the next video. And also, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Click that like button if you've watched this far. Why not? And also click the subscribe button so you can see my content in my next episode the day after the next Kings game, which is tonight. And I got a motivational quote for you guys today. All right, and I have a motivational quote that I found by Walt Disney, of all people. And it goes like this. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. That's pretty easy to decipher. I think you know what that means. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. This is very similar to quotes I've had in the past where you could think about it and think about it and think about it. You could talk about it and talk about it and talk about it, but you're never really going to get started doing it. And you're never really going to make it happen until you actually get started. So, hey, get started today. And that's pretty much all that I have for you guys today. I really appreciate you joining me. The Kings mollywopped the Warriors. It was good to see. Doug Christie has got a 4-1 record as an interim coach. They play tonight in a doubleheader. Let's go ahead and check that game out tonight and click that subscribe button so you can join me tomorrow on the next episode of The Kings Morning After. Midday Cup of Joe with Jay. And I'll see y'all tomorrow on the next episode. And I'm out. But before you go, check out these moves. It's good.